Okay, guys, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm Mark, and I'm here to be the host for one more Talk and Talk English immersion. As you know, Talk and Talk is not an English school. Talk and Talk is a platform or a community where we can practice not only English, but also Spanish, Italian, German, French, and Mandarin. We focus on getting fluency on speech. We believe that following this program, one can go from scratch to the completely fluency in less than 12 months. Today, we are going to talk about routines in the real world. We are talk about some costumes in Brazil and all around the world in our lives. And that is it. Before we start our conversation, let me introduce myself, and I will ask everyone to do the same. So I'm Marcos. I live in São Paulo. I was born and raised here. I lived 6 years in Brasilia, but I'm back to São Paulo for more than 15 years. Actually, I'm married. I'm father of two teenage daughters, twins. I work in the technology field as a project manager. Actually, I work remotely from Brazil to a company based in the US in a multicultural team. And Talk and Talk has helped me to get the confidence needed to join this team. In my free time, I love to listen music, going to the gym, going to parks and movies with my family, and also cook, stay at home and cook something delicious. Paula, please introduce yourself.
Hello guys, good morning YouTube, I'm Paula. I'm 44 years old. I'm a coffee lover without sugar, sorry. I'm married and a pet mother. I am a software developing student, and in my free time I like to read, but now I'm listening books, and I love to watch TV series with my husband and see some movies.
Great. Thank you, Paula. Rafael, please introduce yourself.
Of course. So, hello everyone. My name is Rafael. I'm 32 years old. I'm a PhD candidate in law with a background in civil liability in French, Brazilian, and Roman law. I have been teaching at university in different subjects of law of obligations, introduction to law, special contracts, etc. So I've always been interested in civil liability, having written in my master and bachelor degrees in law about it, and nowadays again in my PhD, where I'm studying strict liability in French legal system, and I'm here to develop my English to how say that it's also important for my career, and it's so good to be here with you practicing. So thank you.
Thank you, Rafael. Cristiane, please introduce yourself.
Morning, everyone. I'm Cris. I'm live in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm a software developer. In my free time, I like to watch movies and series, and I like to read too, and participate some technology events. I think that's it.
Thank you, Chris. Yasmin?
Good morning, guys. I'm Yasmin.
Morning.
I'm 20 years. I live at São Paulo. Here I live with my parents, with my cat too. In my free time, I also like to read books, watch series, watch movies. When I have more time, play video games. And I've been here in the platform to practice my English, my Spanish too. I've been host of these both languages, and that's it for me.
Okay. Is your cat a black cat, Yasmin?
No, it's a Siamese.
Considering you had a Friday 13, you escaped from jokes.
Yeah, I don't know. People uh always think black cat is a synonymous of a bad situations, bad things, but I don't know. They are so cute, so um they take care a lot of us, so yeah. I don't have this same behavior as the others, like to think they are bad or something like that, or bring bad things. I don't have these thoughts.
Great, great. Okay, guys, let's start. I shared the questions on the chat. Um, so, question number one is, what's one daily habit that is common in your country but is unusual elsewhere? And we can start with you, Rafael, that lives abroad, gives us comparison.
Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, there are many things that I can share, but let me think just one. So a daily habits, I think something that I read recently about it is the people think that we take a shower a lot. So for us, it's so common so that you take a shower twice. Yeah, if you live in twice a day, or if you live in the how say that in a hot place, even more 3 times a day. And for us it's just how say that it's good, and here it's very strange. The people, I know that the people how say that take one shower a day or even don't take a shower some days. So I think that is something that it's totally different in France and here in Netherlands, because it's so cold here. I think that it's the one of the reasons, but I have to say that we Brazilians, we have how say that, a kind of prejudice against the foreigners, because we think they don't how say they take a shower a lot. They don't how say that they smell not good sufficiently for us. So to start our conversation, that's I think this is a good example.
Nice, thank you. Yes, we take showers a lot, and that is good. I used to go to the gym at on the mornings, and I used to have my first shower before going to the gym, and I have another shower once I come back
I do the
from the
same.
gym.
I do the same.
The first shower is like a pre-training. It's to give me energy. Thank you. And you, Paula, why do you think it's common here and unusual elsewhere?
And it's fun because I go to the swimming pool tonight. So I pass the day, I take a shower, go to the swim, and take a shower.
For sure.
It's a stand-up comedy I follow. He is French, and she talks about our bathroom. We use a trash, oh my God, uma lata de lixo, trash.
Ah,
And
Trash can.
here, every house has a trash can, but they don't use this. And a lot of houses, if you put the paper on the, I don't know, vaso sanitário. I don't know.
I don't know
It's
too, but it's true.
it's a big problem if you do this. So I think it's very strange to the gringos. And the hug, people don't like hugs.
Yeah.
It,
Hugs
it,
and
it oh,
kisses.
the how said that the comedian that you're talking about, it's Paul Cabanes, or is
Paul
that?
Cavallis, yeah.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
I like it when he meets another people, Americans. It's very fun.
Yeah, I like him too.
Oh,
According
vaso
to
sanitário is toilet.
toilet, yes, I
Simple
was
toilet.
great. Yeah, it has been through the kind of pipes and the construction we use here and then, but I think they are much more hygienic. It's not a good idea to accumulate that kind of trash inside out of our houses.
I agree.
Thank you, Paula. And you, Chris, what do you think it's common here and unusual elsewhere?
Well, I heard a lot some videos on YouTube about Brazilians have a common habit to take a lot of baths on the day, I think so, and he hugs a lot. And I heard about Brazilians like to make noise, something like this, very heard music and loud, some Brazilians and then other countries when leaving. It's really interesting. um and yeah, I remember one some Brazilians put ketchup in the pizza, but Italians now hate this.
Just in the Rio de Janeiro. In São Paulo, we use olive oil.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it's forbidden to put ketchup in São
It's
Paulo too.
forbidden. It's almost a crime.
I am honest about I put ketchup on the pizza. I like it so much. Sorry,
Great.
Italians.
You have a
Great.
reason, Chris. You have to do what you want.
So delicious.
For sure. Thank you, Chris. And for you, Yasmin, what's common here?
Yeah, Chris said about the hugs, and I remember here in Brazil, we have really touch on greeting. So here in Brazil, we have the behavior to greet with kisses on the cheek or with hugs too. And it's something that is really common here in Brazil that other countries don't are used to do. And other thing, Paula said about the trash on the bathroom, and I remember about the toilet paper. There are some countries that don't use it. They have like devices to clean the things without the toilet paper, even in public spaces. So it's something that we have on Brazil and other countries too, but there are some countries that don't use it. And other daily habit, I think, is to eat rice and beans at the lunch and now at the dinner too. Like there are some countries that eat rice, for example, Japan, but is in the morning or in something like something other time, but to have every day in the lunch and in the dinner is something that is really Brazilian. There are other countries that have this, but is very common in Brazil. Like we don't have lunch or dinner without rice and beans.
Yeah, I was saying the same. Rice and beans. The way we cook the beans, I think it's totally a Brazilian stylish. Uh, I, I I I don't see other countries cooking the beans the way we cook, and no other country uses rice and beans the way we use, especially with farofa. I remember 5 years ago, I was taking a workshop, a training, and the trainer was a guy from Germany. So when we go to have the lunch in the hotel, there were rice, beans, and farofa. And I started telling, oh, this is very common in Brazil. No, I know. That is my second time in Brazil. I love this. I don't find this in any other country. And he had that kind of plate that we used to say in Brazil that is prato de pedreiro. Very large plate of rice, beans, and farofa, and the guy loved that. And the second habit that I think that is very usual here is to brush our teeth at work. And in other countries, people don't used to do this. I remember one friend that this doesn't happen with me, but I remember a friend that was living in Belgium, and he was at the bathroom. He turned into the lunch, and he was brushing his teeth, and he told that one colleague watched to him and said, "Man, are you okay? Are you having any health problem?" No, man, it's common. We had lunch, and I will brush my teeth. No, no, this is so personal. We just do this at home, not here in a public space. And we Brazilians used to brush our teeth everywhere. For me, it's very common. If I'm traveling, I go to the airport bathroom and I will brush my teeth. I don't like to feel to, that feeling of okay, I ate something and not brushed my teeth. So I
At
think this,
Tietê rodoviária, you have toothbrush
yeah,
to use
yeah,
to buy to use.
yeah. We go to restaurants here in Brazil and that are available. Uh, the, Let me see. You have wire,
Listerine.
dental floss, Listerine. You have everything available there. So it's very common here, and I think it's unusual in other cultures. Okay, let's move on. Yasmin, please, can you read and answer the question number 2?
Sure. How do work routines in your culture compare to the others, you know? Well, here, I know here in Brazil we have more lunch time. Here we have about 1 hour. A lot of people have 1 hour, but there are some countries that have a really short time to this rest. So, for example, in USA, they have 30 minutes that allow obligate the worker companies to do it. So just 30 minutes, and because of that, they are really use it to take food that are more fast to have and to cook too, because it's a really short time to have the lunch. And other work routines that are in another countries is a reduced time. So here in Brazil, we usually work like in a time that is called commercial time. So it's about 8 hours in the morning until 6 p.m. And in other countries, they have a reduced time of to work. And there are some countries too that are um, more they see more the productive and the levers than to work hours. So if you go there and do your job, you can end your work time as soon as possible. But here in Brazil, we have to make the full time, you know. So I think this is the mainly changes that I know.
Good point, Yasmin. And if you go to the office, you need to have that extended time to make the social with your colleagues and your bosses. No one in Brazil likes to be the first one to leave the office, especially leave the office before the boss. And that is very that is a custom very Brazilian. We don't find this in another cultures. Thank you, Yasmin. And for you, Chris, how the work routines in our culture compares to others?
I'm not sure, but I heard on the news, I think so, about London work less compared to Brazil. The time, like I don't know, afternoon, like here, 2 p.m. like this or 3 p.m. and go out to their house or school or do something the people like. And I'm thinking about. Do you know more about this? I'm not sure. I don't search more about this.
No, this is new to me.
Yes.
You
It's really
and
interesting. I didn't I remember now about this because you talking about daily routine. I remember this news, but I didn't search more.
great, thank you. And for you, Rafael.
Yeah, to me, it's a little bit hard to say because I work alone since I'm working. I've been working, so it's myself and the books and my computer, and sometimes just the house at meetings with my supervisor. That's just not true. I teach too, and but I can't see so difference between the house that my routines. But I can talk about how so that the routines of my students. They are very stressed. The students in Paris, I can say they are very applicated. So it's so good to me because they stud a lot, and it's so more easy. And how so that I'm so much more excited when I have this kind of students. But the other thing that I can say, maybe that it is true and related with I think what you said, Marcus, about how said at the time the work time. So the people don't like to overstay at work. So it's something when is my time. Oh, I finish it 6 o'clock p.m. I will go out 6 o'clock p.m. and doesn't matter what my boss or someone think about it because that's my right. Especially in France, I think I know that it's the same in the other countries, but in France they have this sense. I think maybe link it with the revolution or something like that. That how said it, my rights are my rights, so I will use it, and no one can say to me that's not my right. So that's I think that's a very good thing. And to me, it doesn't work a lot because I really like it, my job. It's a little bit confusing to me. How said what I do to live, how said like a profession, and what I do to just how said it enjoy the life. So, and it's something good, but in the other hand, it's something that is not how said that so good because I don't have limits. For example, I work every day, just a little bit, and. I go to the library every day, so it's something that I really like it to do. I like other things too, obviously, but to me it's a little bit strange. But I think that my colleague is here that they are in the same situation like me. They teach at the university. They are PhD candidates too. They have more how say that. This sense of oh I start every day at 9 a.m. and I will finish at 6 p.m. every day. So just to say something.
Great. Paula?
I talk with my Psy another day because here in São Paulo, we like to use the little names, Paulinha,
Yeah.
Rafinha. It's strange. In another cities and another countries. She works with a multinational of German, and the people always says about this. Oh, you don't use our names. My last name. This kind of use of the names, she said, is very strange to another people. Oh, you, Paulinha. No, you use the last name, the Piva.
Yeah.
But here we is so intimate.
Yeah. It's
The-
it's the
just to confirm, Paula, it's the same thing here in France. I didn't think about it, and It's for example, sometimes I forgot the last name of my students and I memorized the first name, and they are so surprised when I say something like, "Oh, Mr. João," and no, it's not like that because it was like how so that their last name was João, but it's not. It's very true. It's true.
I think now imagine when they discover we put apelidos, funny apelidos that is normal thing. That their places, people don't know the name. Is the name at the work, the people.
Yeah. For me, guys, one thing that I'm learning in this job opportunities working with multicultural team is that they used to be much more punctual to meetings than we are in Brazil, and they don't book meetings with more than 30 minutes, and they used to go very assertive during the meetings. What do we do? What do we need to do in this 30 minutes? This is the goal. Let's focus on the goal. There is nothing that's habit that we have in Brazil that the first 5 or 10 minutes is to chit and chat, waiting for the other people come to the meeting, then we start. Slow. No, we are here, 2 minutes, move on. So that is, and when the time box finishes, the meeting finishes too. Okay, we don't get our goal. Okay, book another meeting. Let's continue this through messages in a synchronous conversation, but I can't be here, even if I don't have another meeting to do. That is the time that I booked to be here. From the minute, from the next minute on, I booked to do another thing. So that is one thing that I see that they are very different from us, and that's something that we could learn in Brazil with them to be more objective and use better the 80 hours we have to work at our companies.
When I start to study agility, oh my God, it's so. I thought the teacher it's don't work in Brazil because a daily meeting is 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's so complicated when I try to impose this thing, because the people, oh my, but I need to talk. No, we need to talk about this.
Yes.
I achievement this, but I tried 3 weeks to arrive this.
It's hard here. Thank you, guys. So, Rafael, can you read and answer the question number 3, please?
Yeah, of course. So, what part of your day feels the most rushed or chaotic? The most chaotic part, I think it's the afternoon. To me, I don't know if it's the part of my rushed or chaotic, but it's the part that I take to how say that make my priority after my priorities. So because I usually how say that wake up in the morning and I do the most important things to me until have lunch. And after lunch, I'm not the most useful person, and it's very hard to me to decide if I will go to the gym, if I will do other thing. It's not rushed. It's just that I think it is more it's more about myself that I'm not able to decide the small things, and I don't want to do, and I take my time. And because after I like to how say that work a little bit more or do other things, for example, practice English or stuff like that at night. But I think that I will choose for by now it's during the afternoon because when I will how say that I plan it what I will do in the next day. It's basically the same every day, but I plan it in the at the night, and I wake up and I just do, and after that I don't know so much what I will do. If I will came here to be with you like I did today after lunch, if I will go to the gym, so it's a little bit chaotic to me.
Great, thank you. And for you, Paula?
I think it's afternoon too, because I concentrate a lot of things to do at afternoon. And I put a role to me that 7 o'clock I will have my dinner, and I'm oh my God, descansar. So
Rest.
I need rest. So I need to do everything I planned. So I think it's more rushed that.
For me, it's the lunchtime because I am 2 hours ahead from the company's time zone. So what is 12 for me is 10 for them. So between 12 and 1:15, I have 5 daily stand-ups, one after the another. And that is the moment where I need to go to the school of my daughters to get them. Now, so they are waiting for me at school for 45 minutes until I finish these meetings, and I'm free to go there. And sometimes after the last stand up that finishes 1:15 for me, but it's 11:15 for them. Oh, may we start thinking? No, I can't. You can, but I can't. So that is the most rushed time for me. For the rest, my day is very calm, very controlled.
And
And for
Marcos,
you,
do you work with what? I forgot. I was
I'm
thinking here and
I'm a project manager.
okay.
I'm a project manager in IT. And for you, Chris, what part of your day is more rushed or chaotic?
Afternoon. And I'm thinking the last week on the month, I because you have delivering the tasks, and it's really stressful too sometimes. But thinking about the day, uh, I'm pretty sure about the afternoon. Because on the morning, I'm thinking what I will do this day and organize me, and focus on the afternoon.
Thank you. And for you, Yasmin?
Yeah, for me it's the morning and the afternoon too because I'm more active on this moment, so I always try to advance as many tasks as possible. So I use this time to work and to study too. At the night is more, I don't know if it's calm, but it's more soft, I think.
Okay, thank you. So, Paula, can you read and answer the question number 4?
What's something people do daily in public that you find curious or annoying? I talk about annoying. I hate a loud music, or when people talk on phone. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Please use the earphones. Please. I hate.
Totally agree. When people are in public spaces and watching their YouTube, moves without a phone. And I'm not interested in your kind of culture.
And when see a thing you know is a lie, and oh
Yeah.
my God, I want to talk, and I think no, it's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Great, thank you. And for you, Chris?
I think it curious. Curious and at the same time annoying. When people lost the sense and talking about the personal life, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, on the daily, why? Oh my God. And lost a few minutes and time, and oh, I need to get out here and to finish this meeting and start my job. And the people, oh my gosh, talk, talk, talk. Oh, to me, it's really curious and stressful, annoying. Some of these mistakes.
Great.
Oh,
And for you, Rafael?
To me, I think I thought about two things. The first one, it's something very normal here common here in how to say it in Europe, is to blow the nose no matter where. So the people do it. For example, we can how said have a dinner in a table, and they people they do just how said blow their nose. And for us Brazilians, it's not something common here. It's how said doesn't matter. No one cares. So it's something and other that how said it. But to me, to be honest, nowadays I don't feel how said that it's not annoying to me anymore. It's just how say oh it's like that. Other thing, this is annoying to me. It's in the public transport, the people don't care for each other. So it's how say that they don't give you a space or how say that try to help each other. So it's something to me very how say that, it's sad. I don't think here. I think that how they have so many how say that the social security, they have money in general. We can say everyone have a little bit of money. They don't they are so individualist. So to me it's a symptom that I can see in the how say that the this kind of illness in the transport public. And I can see when I try to help someone, the people is a little bit surprised and very grateful because it's not normal. It's just how say that I'm seeing someone with a very big luggage and how say that struggling to how to say it, mountain the stairs. I don't know how to say it, subir escadas. And I just help because it's normal in Brazil. We do it, especially in public transport. And here it doesn't happen a lot, especially in Paris. I don't know the other countries, but because here in Netherlands I do everything by food. But in Paris it was a little bit sad just and annoying to see that.
We use it to do this. I think that even, especially in São Paulo and other large cities, we are lost in this habits, these good habits of helping. It's very common to go to the gym and people use a machine and leave the machine with plates and they don't do the cleaning of the machine. We are
Yeah,
losing these good
I think
habits.
it is also we are losing our community sense, and I think
Yeah.
it is the most beautiful thing that we have in Brazil in general. But I totally agree with you, especially in big cities. It's something that happened more frankly than, for example, I think in the countryside or something like that.
I will joke
Yeah.
if you use yellow line, because yellow line is terrible. Nobody cares about nothing.
Yeah.
I think is this what you do. The people is a lot of money, so I don't care.
Terrible. And for you, Yasmin, question number 4.
Yeah, for me, the most annoying thing is people that Chew things with their mouths open, so mainly gums. I hate that when I am in a place and the person is chewing something with the mouth open and I can see everything inside of it. Yeah, sounds really annoying to me. I hate that. And other thing is people that talk really louder at the phone, you know. So you can listen every life of the person, and it's really curious because the person even think, oh, someone is paying attention, someone will know about my life, you know, and people just go there and do it. Yeah, for me, these things are very annoying.
Great, thank you. Yasmin, please read and answer the question number 5.
Sure. Have you ever adapted your routine because of a job, school, or culture? Yeah, of course. I think one thing that I adapted my daily routine is the job and the college too, because I have to have a specific time to work. So my entire routine is based on the work time. I usually have to study to the college and to other things too. So I always fix specific times to study and to work, of course. And the rest of the daily routine is based on that.
Great, thank you. And for you, Chris.
Yes, I remember when I was on the college. I remember when I started, and in the second year, I take a job, and it changed my routine. Oh my gosh, it's really hard nowadays. I understand hard is study and the work the same. It's really hard. The time is really short to study to my time when I was in college, the class is on the night at the night, and it's really hard to pay attention sometimes, and my body really tired. It's really stressful too, but it's great for pass for this. Nowadays, I'm feel better.
Paula?
Now my routine don't have a routine because now I am a student and a freelancer and a housewife. So I don't have a routine. I need you to do something. Last week every immersion I needed to cancel because my routine changed. So I don't have a routine no more.
Do you like to live without a routine, or do you think you need
No,
a strict routine?
sometimes I am missing my CLT, but I think is is interesting because for example, I had a problem, so I cancel everything. But at Monday, I sleep until 10 o'clock to because I am so tired. So this is better. I now I go to the gym at 5 o'clock. So p.m. So this is to me is very nice. But this thing of oh now you need here, oh no you need here is complicated.
Yeah, for me too. I need routines. When I started this at this new company on April, I needed to adapt my routine, to reorganize my daily appointments, to adapt. I was used to lead immersions at night, and I needed to move it to the mornings. Now I'm getting then okay, really organized, well done. But it's hard when the routine is broken. And for you, Rafael, I think you are dealing with this
Yeah, all the time,
time to
especially because
time.
something that we could add, how say that with in all these examples, job, school, culture is how say that the place that because the cities, different cities is culture, you know, but I have moving a lot, so in Paris I moved to many apartments. I remember now they when I decided to go to Italy and stay there for 3 months. And it was I went not in a very good household conditions. I didn't have a good infrastructure to studying for studying, so I had to adapt myself only and exclusively with the library times. So, for example, when I was in Sicilia, I had to start a little bit more late that I usually did, and so I had to continue working until a little bit more late. For example, in the afternoon. So it's always hard to adapt my routine when I move. So I'm thinking now to not move a lot anymore, but it's already done. I know that it's impossible to me right now, and it takes how say that some weeks to adapt myself again. But I'm trying, and now I think that I'm a little bit an expert. I remember when I moved to how say to France, from Brazil to France, it was very hard to adapt myself to know what I will how so that eat, how it works, how works everything. So nowadays I think it's a little bit more easy, and I can keep my how say that my mind in the same mode. Just a little adaptations, and it's okay. So I start with working after I lunch a little bit more late, maybe, and I after that I can do whatever I want. So it's more easy to me organize myself my time, but it's not just about us. It's about our environment.
Great. I I think we have time for just one more question, guys. Rafael, please choose one, read, answer,
Oh,
and
okay. What would surprise the number 10? I will read and answer for the first time. So, what would surprise people about your routine if they followed you for a day? Oh, I don't know. It's hard to me. Maybe this is it. I don't know if it is a surprise, but I keep my afternoons a little bit free because it's hard to me think. So to me, it's very chaotic, and I really like to work at night. So if I'm very excited about something, I can start hey start in the 6 p.m. and go all night, especially if I have a how say that a delay or I'm just excited about it. So that could be something that shocked someone because I feel that I'm so much more productive in at the night in the nights and in the morning. And my problem is the middle, so the in the afternoons. And I really like to do things in general, not just work, but at night. But I know that it's impossible to how say that to harmonize my professional sorry, that duties and my social life. So because of that, I choose the morning because I know that I'm a little bit awake and I can do good things, even if it is not at night. But at night is my priority. Also, that que eu gosto mais. I don't know how to say it.
great. For me, it's the opposite. I'm an early bird, and for me to have good and productive afternoons and evenings, I need to have a very productive morning. So I'm engaged on that subject, then I can go throughout the day. But if I leave to start a project or anything else in the afternoon or in the evening, I will probably fail. And about my routine, what people was usually uh, feel surprised is that even on Sundays I wake up early. Even if I try to stay in bed for 1 or 2 hours more, it not works for me. And for you, Paula?
I don't know. My husband thinking it's very strange when he wake up and I wake up early to stretch, to do my stretch. I do 20, 30 minutes of my stretches every day because I need my, I don't know, my body likes and I do. So is this. He think, oh my God, you are crazy.
Great, thank you. Chris?
I think energize a routine to my husband sometimes asks to me how you can do all this. And when I plan my day, my week, and I think, oh my gosh, how you continues with energy to do these things about the work and talk with people, the community, technology community, resolve these problems too, and read book, something like this. But some days I'm really tired too. It's not easy.
Okay, guys. Yeah, Yasmin left us. I left the survey link at the chat, and I will thank you if you take some time to give me a feedback, suggestions for upcoming immersions teams. Hope you like this chat as much as I did, and I hope all of us have a very good day and week.